How is all, and welcome back to another video of Look Be a Landlord. We are just finished floor number 9 yesterday, so that was a pretty good run. I'm trying to remember what the run was. It was... I'm drawing a blank here, completely drawing a blank. I'll look it up. Oh yeah, Ninja and Mouse. Yeah, good Ninja and Mouse run. So definitely worth checking out. So we are starting floor number 10 today. This is the first time we get continuous duds. Duds are added every 25 spins before rent payment 12. And before we start, for today's question, I wanted to talk about oysters. So I am not a big fan of oysters. Tried them a few times, never really liked them. The place I'm from, it actually has an oyster festival, which is just finished, hence I'm thinking about them. And yeah, it's mad. People come from all over. They're also really expensive to try out the oysters. So I wanted to ask, do you guys like oysters? Have you tried them? I found them slimy, which is not something I liked. Salty, although I didn't mind that so much. And also I tried them once and they were sandy, although I believe that was an indication that I got really bad oysters rather than them always being sandy. I don't think they're supposed to be. I assume they're supposed to be washed. They weren't other times, they were okay. But yeah, oysters, just not a fan. Don't really understand the fascination with them, and definitely not worth the money that people charge for them. So let me know, do you like oysters? Do you think it's worth it, or am I missing something here? Anyway, we'll jump into the run. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you're enjoying the videos, and we'll see what we get today. I could try for another crab run. I don't think it's good. We kind of made it work recently, and I think that's as good as we can hope for. Take a second cheese. So I took a dwarf and 2 cheese there. I'll take a 3-sided dice. And we made the 25 rent payment with 6 left over. Slot is pretty decent, providing you get checkered flag. I think I'll take the safe instead though. And I guess tax evasion versus reroll. I'll take tax evasion. I think that makes... Is it magpies worth it? I'll pick up a mouse for the 2 cheese. And I'll take... cultist versus toddler. Pick up a toddler. I know it's pretty early and cultist is probably still worth it, but we'll see what we can do here. I'll take a... what did I take? A goldfish there. Now present versus coal. I'll take a coal for some late game scaling. We made the 50 rent payment with 30 left over. I'll take a ninja. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's currently lashing rain here. So if you hear any background noise, that's probably the rain. Not sure if it's coming through. I'll take a lockbox here, a lockpick here, so that's good with the safe. We can also just pick up any lockboxes or anything. Take another 3-sided dice. I'll pick up a rabbit fluff there. We'll try and stack some luck. Lockbox versus item capsule. I'll take the item capsule. And this is interesting. I'll take another... So what I was thinking with the tax evasion was the... Is it the crow? No. Magpie. So magpies are now worth 1 per turn. So 13 every 4 turns. So just over 5. So we could get a load of magpies. It's been a while since I did a bird focused run. I'll take a hooligan. It's worth 2, which isn't too bad. And it allows us to pick up urns. We made the 100 rent payment with 71 left over. I'm pretty confident I'll take an essence capsule. Out of these, none of these are fantastic. I'll pick up a mining pick. Maybe we'll pick up geologist or something. I'll take a pinata for the toddler. It's still pretty early. Take another coal for some late game scaling and remove the flower. Take a bubble for the toddler and the fish. Hopefully the fish gets it. Take a void stone, just removes itself. Time capsule gives us pretty much everything there I'm happy with. So I'll take the time capsule. Didn't roll in, unfortunately. I was hoping it would roll in, we get an essence capsule, and then this rent payment would be great, but didn't happen. Made the 150 rent payment with 71 left over. I haven't gone bears. I don't know if I've ever really had a bear run. Let's take pink pepper for guaranteed 20. Capsule machine will work on the time capsule, which isn't fantastic. I'll take Quigley the wolf. And here I will take booster pack essence. Let's pick up a buffing capsule. Let's pick up treasure map, I guess. I think the time capsule gave us back a item capsule. Now we have a lot of diamonds at the moment, so if we can survive until these start popping in, we'll be in a great position. A sun is worth 3. It's a pity I got rid of that flower, but that's the way it is. I'll take a chemical 7. 225 due in 2 turns. I don't know if we're going to survive if we take essence capsule, so I'll skip it. I'll take a chemical 7 though, that's great. 25, we need to make 25 again on this turn. I'll skip. I think we'll make it. I'm not entirely sure though. We don't have anything that can be eaten. We don't have anything that helps us, so we just leave it up to the dice. 21, we were... oh no, we made it. Must have had 225. Okay, I must have misread it, but that's okay. We made the 225 rent payment with 15 left over. We're still in the game. Now the question is, what am I doing? We have a lot of diamonds. I could go try for wolves. With 3 wolves, they will give 3 each. No, they give 4 each, which isn't bad, but it's also not fantastic. Don't particularly want a ninja though. Could reroll for something better, like another rabbit fluff. Again, don't particularly want that. Let's skip that. Let's take black cat. Let's remove the pearl. Okay, let's 3 turns for our first diamond. Let's take a removal capsule. Don't want a hexatedium. Don't particularly want a coconut half. Four spins. We need to get 225 for 4 spins. Now I know we have diamonds coming in. I don't know if they're coming in fast enough. 20 simples. Let's skip this coal. 27 on that turn. I'll take a hexatedium. We have a booster pack. Let's take a reroll capsule. Another chemical 7 is fantastic, and mega chest is fantastic. Take a safe as well. Okay, these could save us. And the chemical 7. Let's remove the cherry. We need the chemical 7 to break. No, we need the mega chest or the safe to break. If either of them break, we're safe. If neither of them break, I think we may have lost this. And neither of them broke, and we were 23 short. That was unfortunate. Either of them having broken would have been enough, but just wasn't to be. And after that, with the 4 diamonds coming in, I think we would have been safe, but I guess that's the way the game goes sometimes. Let's try again. Let's take a bee, I guess, and an anchor. I'll take a second cat. I'm not super enthused about any of these so far. And I'll take a second anchor. Made the 25 rent payment with 7 left over. Now, do we want to go commons or rares? I'll go rares. I'll take Egg Carton versus Quigley the Wolf. I'll go Egg Carton, I guess. Take a shiny pebble. And a toddler. What are we doing here? Lockbox versus urn. I guess I'll go urn. Mouse versus beer. I'll go the mouse first. We might see some cheese. Made the 50 rent payment with 25 left over. Lucky capsule is great, and I'll take pool ball. Just 1 per turn. Not a great item, but it's okay. I get tedium capsule for the money. We do have egg carton. I think I'll take an item capsule instead. Guillotine is pretty decent. Take another urn. Definitely looking for a hooligan now. Take a 3-sided dice. And we made the 100 rent payment with 58 left over. I'll pick up a rabbit, and lucky dice is fantastic. We have a 3-sided dice, that makes that really good. We pick up some 5-sided dice, they'll be fantastic. What do we have for time capsule? Gives us a capsule, that's okay. Hopefully lucky capsule. No, tedium capsule, not so bad. 28. Let's skip this. Did we pick up that beer? We didn't, but I'll pick up a dwarf, remove the flour. We didn't take any lockbox. Let's skip this. And we made the 150 rent payment with 56 left over. Fruit basket, and we could go fruit. That's not too bad. We already have 1 apple. And we still have our cherry, so we could try for fruit basket. Fruit aren't fantastic, like even a peach will only give us 3. Well, no, I give us 4 actually. I'll go for fruit basket. Dishwasher essence was also worth considering there. I'll take the lime pepper. I'll take an essence capsule, and Nori the rabbit is fantastic. We have a rabbit and we have a rabbit fluff. Now I think it's worth picking up a monkey with the fruit basket essence. Take another cherry, it's going to be worth 2. Take a chemical 7. I'll take a banana. Okay, I was kind of hoping that would stick around. Let's re-roll. That gives us the money from the essence, so that's not so bad. Do I want an omelette? It's worth 3, so I guess I'll take it. Frozen fossil is okay if we can survive that long, but I don't think we can. Let's skip. And we made the 225 rent payment with 50 left over. 300 now due in 7 spins. This would be a way of getting more fruit. No, it wouldn't. This would give us money after we add a load of stuff. I'll just take instant ramen. Let's re-roll here. I was hoping for another fruit. Didn't get it. Let's skip. I don't particularly want any of these, so we'll use the instant ramen essence straight away. I don't want any of these either. Red pepper I think is pretty useless. We have 2 cats. Guess I'll take wanted poster. That might come in handy. And I'll take birdhouse maybe. Oh, not super happy about any of them. Let's get rid of the pearl. 26, let's take an item capsule. We already have a dwarf, I'll take a wine. Don't want any of these. Take another item capsule. We need to get our fruit online fairly quickly. I'll take one of these. 70. Let's skip this. 28, we were 18 short. Just didn't get the fruit online fast enough. I had 1, 2, 3. I only had 3 actually. I was way off. Not the best. Let's try again. 2 failures. Not a great run so far. Let's take shiny pebble. Let's take a milk. And a lockbox. And a monkey. And we made a 25 rent payment with 6 left over. 5-sided dice is great. Nori the rabbit is great. Rabbit fluff now worth 3. It's pretty good. I think I'll just take a bubble to fill up space. Don't want another monkey. I'll take a buffing capsule. It's not great actually. I think it was only worth 3. The buffing capsule. Take a dwarf. So dwarf and monkey. I'm happy with these 2. These can scale into late game. We made the 50 rent payment with 37 left over. I'll take a hooligan. And I'll take cleaning rag. Okay, let's take shiny pebble is worth 2. Take a removal capsule instead though. And I'll take a wealthy capsule. And a lucky capsule. Yeah, give us a chicken. Definitely not what I was looking for. I'll take another wealthy capsule. It's a pity not to get a good rare out of that. We did pick up a hooligan, so I'll take an urn for the hooligan. And we made the 100 rent payment with 67 left over. 150 now due in 6 spins. Sorry, just taking some water there. Remember to stay hydrated, guys. I pick up the guillotine there. That should be pretty good. And I'll take another shiny pebble. I suppose that is only 2, so it's not too bad. Do we want a safe? We already have a lockbox and no way of opening it. I'll just take a tedium capsule, mostly for the 5 kinds. I'll take a light bulb with the amount of shiny pebbles we have, and the shiny pebbles given 2. Light bulb's pretty decent. Don't want a mouse, let's skip. Okay, I'll pick up a bubble. And we made the 150 rent payment with 93 left over. Swapping device essence is fantastic. I think that guarantees this win, almost guarantees that this run is won. Golden car essence also very good, guaranteed 1 very rare symbol, but swapping device essence I think is definitely up there for the best essence. I reckon it's the best. I'll take 4-leaf clover essence for just 60 gold. Picked up an item capsule and I picked up adoption paper. Now I'll take Ricky the banana instead. I don't need to swap anything at the moment. I'll take another removal capsule. We have a lot of removal capsules, not so many symbols on this run. Big difference from the last run. Take an item capsule. We got a swear jar in the last one. And in this item capsule we got lunchbox, which is great. I'll pick up a wine, pick up a pear, and I'll pick up another wine. Could have taken 2 chemical 7s, but with swapping device essence, this wine and the dwarf should be really good. I'll take Mrs. Fruit. A bit of scaling, that's great. I'll take therefore another item capsule. Just keeping an eye on the dwarf for whenever they get next to the wine. Yes, I'll just take a white creature. And we made 225 rent payment with 80 left over. Still two wines to be drank by the dwarf. I'll pick up a coconut. Hopefully the monkey gets it and not Mrs. Fruit. And let's take watering can. Sure. Wouldn't mind picking up seeds. Now, monkey's not next to the wine. Monkey's not next to the coconut. Dwarf is not next to the wine. So no need to do anything. Let's skip this. Let's remove, no need to remove anything. We're at 20 symbols. Okay, nothing. Okay, the Mrs. Fruit ate the coconut, which isn't great, but it does mean that she's permanently given 5 now, which is alright. Let's swap the dwarf. He's going to pick up both wines at the moment, which is unfortunate, but has to be done, I guess. I would like to swap him for each wine. Here is another pear. Now, we don't have anything to buff pears at the moment, but we might pick it up. So let's take it for the future. I'll take a seed for the guaranteed rolling in of a cherry. That'll be alright with Mrs. Fruit. No need to do anything at the moment. Don't need to do anything here. Could have taken a sapphire, would have been worth 3 actually. Should have taken the sapphire. I accidentally hit the swear jar there, but that's okay. We made the 300 rent payment with 159 left over. Let's take oil can essence and comfy pillow essence for a guaranteed very rare item. I'll take an emerald, which is worth 4, and I'll take Kine on a string, mostly for the removal. Don't need to swap anything. Take a wealthy capsule. I'll take a sapphire, which is worth 3, just to fill up some of these empties. Making 34 per turn. Take an apple, which is worth 3, again to fill up the empties. Take an item capsule. An amethyst. So we have 2 pairs and an amethyst, and we don't yet have anything to buff them. Let's pick up a mega chest. It's worth very 3, and we will we skip these 2 spins, or do we need these 2 spins for? I think we need these 2 spins in order to guarantee to make not this rent payment but the next rent payment. I could pick up we have so many items. I've seen a lot of item capsules. Mining axe, pickaxe, made the 375 rent payment with 92 left over. I could take a sun. We do still have our flower, so might as well take the sun. I'll take lucky cat. We have 2 cats. Let's use some of our removals on what exactly? Let's use it on the lockbox. Take a coconut there. Monkey is next to a coconut. I accidentally re-rolled the column instead of using swapping device, which is unfortunate. That's okay. And I had 21 symbols, so the coconut didn't roll back in, which is annoying. I'll take a bronze arrow for the pears and the amethyst. And let's get rid of something. Let's get rid of this pearl, I guess. Okay, monkey is not next to the coconut at the moment. So I used the oil can to re-roll the column. Now we have to keep the coconut in the column, but we'll put it next to the monkey as well as Mrs. Fruit, so we get some money out of it. 73 from the monkey, that's not bad. Pick up a wine for the dwarf. 58 on that spin, nothing special going on. Just keeping an eye on the wine and the dwarf. Our amethyst is now up to 2, and one of our pears is up to 1. That's great. This bronze arrow is doing fantastic work. Silver arrow is great. I won't skip the last 2 spins. I think it's still important. And let's start removing shiny pebbles, I think. And I'll remove the flower. I know there's some synergy with the sun, but that's okay. We can keep the sun just being worth 3. Picked up a light bulb there, which would be fantastic for the amethyst. And we made the 450 rent payment with 167 left over. Adoption papers, Lefty the Rabbit or White Pepper. I don't see myself using Lefty the Rabbit. So let's pick up White Pepper Essence, Rain Cloud Essence, Guillotine Essence. I'll take the Treasure Map Essence. Now we do have Guillotine, so let's pick up Billionaire. And we have... let's take Big Symbol Bomb. Don't need to respin or swap anything. Let's take a Chemical 7. Okay, and we'll skip all these. I think I'll probably be able to skip. So wine and dwarf are in the same column. Let's see if we can get them lined up next to each other. Unfortunately not. That's okay. Wine is now worth 1 more. It's worth 3. Will we take a big urn? I don't think we need it. Okay, 5 spins, we're up at 500 already. Let's re-roll this column. Try and get the wine and the dwarf next to each other. I obviously have too many symbols. Let's try again. Let's re-roll this column. Didn't end up next to each other. I'm going to end up using all of my oil can. 5-sided dice. Would have been great in our last run. Do I want another rabbit fluff? It is worth 3. Don't think I need it though. And I'm pretty confident here we will skip the next 2 spins and pay 575 with 107 left over. 650 due in 9 spins. I could take another amethyst, or I could re-roll looking for basically something rare. There's a geologist, which is great. We have mining axe. Let's take the geologist. Let's take golden carrot. It's fantastic. We do not have a rabbit, but definitely worth picking one up now. Let's remove, at this stage, probably the hooligan. Don't need to respin or swap anything. 67 big ore for the geologist is great. Let's respin the dwarf and let's swap the dwarf and the wine. Finally got around to it. 964 from the dwarf, so well worth it. Well worth the wait. And we'll take a coconut. Let's re-roll the monkey and swap the monkey and the coconut. Only 50. Unfortunately, you didn't get the coconut halves as well. Picked up a chemical 7 there, our third chemical 7. Let's swap the monkey and the coconut again. 74. Okay, not the best. But it's okay. We don't have anything buffing coconuts. The dwarf must have been hit by an arrow as well, I reckon, to get such a big number. Oh, Eldritch Creature versus Highlander versus Rabbit Fluff. just take a Highlander. We don't need a rabbit fluff anymore actually, since we have golden carrot. Don't need to swap anything. Take another removal capsule. Take a big ore for the geologist. 82, and we made the 650 rent payment with 1,375 left over. Let's take fruit basket essence. That's fantastic with the 2 pairs. Let's take compost heap essence. Sun, Robin Hood or cow. I think I'll re-roll for Dame. That's great. Might as well take Kyle the Kermit. Okay, let's get rid of, we don't need a cat anymore, and we don't need the rabbit fluff. And now we have a Dame, we have an Amherst. Just keep growing. Rabbit is worth 5 at the moment and will eventually be worth 15. Take a reroll capsule, I guess. I'll take another big ore for the geologist. Take a wine for the dwarf. Don't need any of these. Do I need a thief? No, I don't. Haven't managed to get a banana for the monkey yet. The dwarf unfortunately drank the wine without me paying attention, so didn't get to swap it, but that's okay. 109 on that spin anyway. I'll take a void fruit. Our Amherst is doing great. It's up to 8. I'll take another rabbit. Taking a reroll capsule. And we made the 700 rent payment with 1,767 left over. There's a farmer for the pairs. That's great. Let's take a fish tank. Let's remove what's not working on this run anymore. I mean, we don't really need the rabbits. We'll actually get rid of the 5-sided dice. There's nothing to buff the 5-sided dice. Okay, I'll take another removal capsule. The only problem with the geologist is that the stuff that pops out of the big ore is more likely to be stuff like emeralds and rubies because of golden carrot. So the geologist is not going to grow as fast as it would otherwise. I will remove... no, the sun. Let's take a watermelon to try and get the fruit basket essence. Take a billionaire because we have guillotine. 190. I'll take another mega chest. We're 2 turns away from getting a key. So we're going to try and use our swap. 2 swaps left. Going to try and use them to get 2 mega chests out of that key. Okay, next spin. Let's skip. Where's our key? Hasn't landed next to either of them. And we can't get 2, so we'll leave it for this one. Skip this. Oh, perfect. I can actually put the key next to all 3 mega chests. Now, we won't get any of them doubled, but we will get rid of all 3 of them, which is fantastic. Man, quite a lot happened that turn. So we got rid of the 3 mega chests. Because of that, we got rid of... what's it called? One of our essences, compost heap essence. So we got 2 watermelons. Because of that, we got rid of our fruit basket essence. Because we had more than 5 fruit, so we're just doing great at the moment. Should be a big spin. And we made the 777 rent payment with 2,722 left over. So some good runs. 2 fails, unfortunately. They were very close, both of them. And then this one, which was completely broken. And this will go far into endless mode. Probably better off getting rid of everything other than the Dame, the farmer, the 2 pairs and the arrows, and that'll take you as far as you want, really. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, as always, keep liking and subscribing and commenting, all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.